Hey, venue friends, it's an unprecedented time. We're having to give venue tours, but not in person. It's probably something a little bit outside of your box. So, today I just wanted to share a few different tips of ways that you can do your venue tour of your property virtually. First and foremost, if you've already recorded or had like 360s done of your property, I know this is a service that Wedding Wire offers. If you have those 360s, make sure that you are sharing them. It allows your customer the opportunity to give themselves that tour on their own time without it having to be guided. So if this is something you do have already in your repertoire, make sure you're using it. And if you don't have this, when we get back to normal, make sure it's the number one thing on your list. There's tons of different companies locally that offer 360-degree virtual tours that can even be hosted on your own website and not have to be through Wedding Wire. So it's a really important tool that in today's world, and especially with the moments we're in right now, that you want to make sure you have in your toolbox to be able to give virtual tours, right? Number two, I want you to organize all of your images. I know you probably have them by like ceremony, cocktail, reception, and ready rooms and all of those things, but you maybe had a lot of pictures with people in them or without people in them. I really want you to get them all together and get them all organized so that you can create a video slideshow of each of your spaces. You can use any of the online services like Animoto, or there's so many different ways you can just take images and turn them into a video slideshow, but it would be ideal for you to be able to do one for each of your individual spaces. So rather than couples sitting and watching like a 10-minute video, they can really focus on the areas that are most important to them. So whether it's the ceremony or the reception with different layouts and different options. Even a tool like Animoto, which is a video creation software, you can do a voiceover and talk on top of it. So it's something to consider creating if you haven't already. Now, if you're still at your venue, whether it is you live there or you're going into work every day because you're the only one there, consider making a video tour. Right? It would be really helpful for couples to be able to see the spaces on video, hear your voice, and be able to create something. Now, there are very few people out there still working in our industry, but something that when they can, you want to make sure you call some of our local videographer or your video partners in the future to make sure that you create this video tour. So again, you can use the images you have and turn them into slideshows. You can use the 360s if you already have them created. Some other tips are you can take all of your packages, pricing info, take the images that you have, and I want you to get them super organized so that you can do virtual like Zoom meetings where you can screen share. One of the features in Zoom or Facebook Messenger when you're video chatting with people is you can screen share. So you would be able to actually pull up the packages and walk them through all of the inclusions. You can open photos to the space and kind of virtually click through them and show them specifically what you're talking about as you're talking about it. But I think the video appointment is really important, right? You want that opportunity to still be able to build a relationship and have that face-to-face connection with the couples that you're talking to. Now, I'm assuming you probably have some real wedding videos from your property, videographers that have shot them. Maybe it's something you haven't collected the list of in the past, but if you go into both YouTube and Vimeo and search your own venue name with the word wedding, a lot of times you'll see these videos pop up. Some that maybe you didn't even know existed, but you want to go on and do a video search of your venue and see what other links that you can put into this toolbox full of assets to be able to help couples plan virtually. Now, I know a lot of them aren't ready to make a decision just yet, but what you can do is invest the time, energy, and effort, respond quickly, and get all of your ducks in a row so that when couples are ready and the world has changed, we have a little bit more certainty. When couples are ready to move forward, you can get them booked and move forward with the planning. As always, I'm Shannon here with Wedding Venue Map, and if I can do anything to help you during this time, if you have any challenges, anything, just shoot me a quick email.